I look forward to welcoming Troy. This is a school I've got a ton of respect for. Growing up in Alabama, I've always, all the way back to Coach Larry Blakeney. I mean, Rick Rhodes, who was a head coach and won a national championship there and was an offensive line coach when I was at Alabama. And ironically enough, later on, Rick Rhodes became the head coach at Pelham High School, which was my high school. So, but when I think of Troy, I think about a university that's got some amazing tradition. I mean, they've won national championships, and then as they advanced their program and grew their football program and invested, they have invested in facilities. Troy's got great support. It's a great community, and a great university. And they have had some great football players come through that program, and great coaches. Had a lot of great coaches that have come through Troy. And so I have a ton of respect for just the university, the program. This is our third time to play them. The last time was our national championship year in 2016. We played them, and I think it was 30-23, I believe. In 2011, we played them, and that was an ACC championship year, our first ACC championship year, and we were down at half. And everybody was booing and saying some bad names to me going off the field. So it's not good. So I got a lot of respect for Troy, and so I just say that right up front. Coach Parker, he's done a nice job there. I've talked to him a few times. I don't really know him well. I think he was an interim at Purdue at one point, and that's where I first kind of communicated with him some. But he's had a great background, a great track record, and is doing a heck of a job there for them. They're different when you think of Troy as far as style of play. They're different. In years past, when you think of Troy, man, they're 4 and 5 wides, and they're flying, and they're slinging the ball all over the field. That ain't what you see when you turn the tape on with these dudes. This is. They'll probably have more personnel groupings than anybody we play. They're 11, 12, 13, 22, multiple tight ends, a million formations and shifts and motions. This is a team that runs the football. And it's an old school approach. So they've gone from that extreme all the way over here. And so it's a challenge. This is a game that, from a defensive standpoint, you better want to tackle. If you don't want to tackle in this game, you better pull a hamstring. You might not want to be in this one because it's going to be a physical football game, and there is no other way. It's just how they play the game. It's again creating bunch sets, condensed sets to run the ball, try to create some gaps. Again, shifts, motions to try to challenge your discipline with your gap integrity, your eyes, how you fit things up, play action off of all of the runs. So you got this is a big old bruising back. Their back leads the nation in rushing right now after week 1. So I know it's week 1, but I think it was 186 yards. They just tough physical football team, play hard. So a lot of challenges there. And I look forward to seeing our guys step up to that challenge against these guys. And on the other side, they similar as far as their philosophy. They force you to have to really communicate well because they're going to be multiple with their fronts, and especially with their 3-down stuff and how you ID who's who and where they're coming from. But so we got to be disciplined there, do a nice job. But they got guys from all over the place, and we do have one game tape, but they've got some guys that can run, tough physical guys. Got a couple guys coming off the edge that really catch your eye, but again, it always comes back to just who we are, doing our job, and doing the things that we need to do to win a game, and in particular for us, just playing better offensively this week. Last week against a really good opponent, their offense wasn't great, but it was just a little better than ours, and that was the difference in the game. And so we've got to clean some things up. We need to grow our team. We need to really develop and take a big jump forward this week in this game. So excited about the opportunity and look forward to seeing our guys play.